Here's an email I sent out on January the 31st, and there was a drawdown. So we had a drawdown opportunity. This first spike down was back in October of last year, and then we had another drawdown with the volatility. We're down at the $19,000 mark, but we hadn't gone below this drawdown, so it was a great opportunity to get in. See that drawdown curve opportunity? This is the email that I sent out, and as of today, we're at a new equity peak. We've made it all the way back and recovered. There's no drawdown. So some really nice trades since we made that recommendation. The extreme volatility has decreased. We like volatility in range, but extreme volatility and big gaps can be challenging sometimes. That's why you see more volatility in the equity curve. But it's made a comeback, and in February was up 3,800, and then it's really taken off this month in March, and so recovered from the difficult January. And so we have a similar opportunity in the 25K portfolio. By the way, the 50K portfolio is at an equity peak, but the dogs of Capstone, they've come back. I mentioned those last week. They've come back a little bit, and but they're still in a drawdown. The 8 system portfolio and then the 25K portfolio are also an opportunity that are similar to this. But you can also get this portfolio, and you can get the 50K portfolio, and then wait for it to go into a drawdown. And so that's what I recommend is getting in these portfolios, getting these portfolios at equity peaks, and then waiting for a drawdown. And that somewhat covers the cost of the portfolio, or reduces the cost of the portfolio by taking taking the risk out of the market, giving yourself a little bit of a pad or cushion, and wait for it to go into a little bit of a drawdown before starting, and then whatever money you spent on the portfolio would have been covered by that drawdown anyway. So these are the updated results through today, actually, March the 29th. 2 trading days left in the month. And so I'm going to show you the 50K portfolio and then the 25K and 8 system. So adjusting the portfolio calculator for the 11 systems in the 50K portfolio, you see it's also at equity peak because the current drawdown is 0. And let's take a look at the results on the month. Up 84.66. Continue to scroll down. Here's the drawdown curve, up 11,000 on the year. So nice results. These are drawdown curves over different time periods, so you can see the details of the drawdown curve. It's the same drawdown curve as this, but this one goes back to 1997, and not all the strategies have data back that far, and so you can see it there. So that's the 50K portfolio, and you see it's had a really nice month. It's been a nice month for the 50K and 100K portfolio in March. And so now I'm going to adjust this, and we can see the 25K and then the 8 system dogs portfolio. So here is the 25K portfolio. It is 5 trading systems, and you can see it's in a 21.6250 drawdown. And if you scroll down here, you see where it's at. Very cyclical drawdown. This is a sweet spot to get in on this if you want to trade this portfolio. You have the Cobra 3, you have the money management algorithm version. You can trade that version or the non-money management algorithm version. The money management algorithm version is off. The non-money management version of the without the algorithm, it is still trading, and so you get that drawdown. It's a little bit steeper drawdown, but if you like buying in at a lower opportunity per se, you can get in there. And so that's the opportunity. The opportunity that I like the most is in the 8 system portfolio, which is most of the systems in the 50K portfolio. 7 of the systems in the 50K portfolio, and then tick count trend. And so I'm going to show you that next. Here are the dogs of the Capstone. It is a strategy 8 system portfolio, and you see it's up 3,000 this month, and we're starting to bounce back from this drawdown level. So this is a good opportunity to get in. It's still a good opportunity to get in, and it's 8 strategies, up 2,000 on the year, and you've got a potential run of 32.45 to get back to the equity peak. This is one way to phase into the 50K portfolio, is to trade this, then when it runs up, see where the 50K portfolio is, or wait for a drawdown. And so those are the opportunities that we have. 50K, 100K in an equity peak, and 25K in 8 system, which is a partial of the 50K, are in a drawdown. So you can get the 50K and 100K and wait for a drawdown, or you can trade this 8 system portfolio while it's in a drawdown and then wait for another drawdown in the 50K or 100K. So or also the 25K portfolio, you can trade that while it's in a drawdown. But these are the opportunities, great opportunities. It's been a good month so far. Let me know if you have any questions. I also want to show you tick pulse before we go. So you see tick pulse, it had a loser to start with. Short trades have been more difficult, and then we had 2 winners. So yeah, so it was a profitable day overall. Got stopped out, hits profit target, got back in, and just a runaway market. This market is it's unbelievable. 250 points now since February the 11th on the S&Ps. Wouldn't be surprised to see another 250 between now and the end of May for a price of 2,300 in the S&P, because it's the most contrarian move and no one expects it to do that. It's just steamrolling, the Fed supporting it, and it's become an asset that money just flows to it. So wouldn't be surprised to see stocks much higher. I think most people expect it to roll over and go down, and because of that I think it's going to go higher and continue to be a bull market. So not that that makes any sense or that's what I prefer, but it's good for our systems. These rallies have been good for our systems, and so we'll take them. So that's the update. Let me know if you have any questions.